Welcome to day 8 of me making recipes to pay off this 1.5 quart, way too small, way too expensive, itty bitty baby Le Creuset pan. Coquette? There are a few things that we're going to talk about, and I'm going to do so with my eyes closed because I am drunk. It was not my intention to get drunk. It was a complete accident. So while I try to hold it together, I want you to know that I'm out here risking life and limb to make these videos to appease you, to entertain you. Because for $165, this tiny little pan is not worth its weight in gold. I don't know why people pay this much for a pan. Actually, I do know why. It's because it's really cute. Anyway, I had this idea because I had this bread pudding one time in Lexington, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to create this bourbon icing bread pudding thing. Turns out rum is not bourbon. However, that is all I had. Did we kind of eyeball this recipe? Yeah. Am I out here leaning into AI to figure out what I can make and concoct in this tiny little coquette? You damn straight I am. And you know what? I'm not even ashamed. I am incredibly dizzy, which is really weird because I didn't think this was that much alcohol, but it turns out it is. So while I drink water for the next hour, eat a peppermint and maybe some hot Cheetos to kind of soak up the alcohol, I do want you to know that you should probably just make a little bit of an adjustment because the rum is incredibly sneaky and you don't taste it because the maple syrup takes over. And here we are. Now, for what it's worth, I will say that this was a very good recipe. I highly recommend it. Just make little adjustments here and there. And I also think it can be interchangeably made with bourbon if you have it. I don't know, maybe I'll make it again. But for now, this was solid. This is probably one of my favorite recipes, and I really felt like I was letting you down because all I kept doing is making dip. So for those of you who love bread pudding, this is a really solid version. Oh, and if you thought I was just stopping at the bread pudding part, you've got another thing coming because I am the type of person who wants to make sure we put icing on things to kind of recreate that meal I had. I'm serious when I say I'm doing this with my eyes closed. I cannot look at the screen right now as I do the voiceover. However, I will tell you, I did think more of this was going to cook down than it did. And maybe I'm a lightweight. Maybe I just don't drink enough. It's cool, man, because I'm finally making recipes that are different than things I've ever made before, which is the entire reason why this coquette works really well for me because I'm really challenged creatively. I mean, whenever it comes to food, maybe also in life. But anyway, not add a bunch of rum to this icing. Oh, and also add a little bit more salt. And if you have flaky salt, that's probably going to go over really well. I kind of really wish I had some dip right now. Anyway, don't you guys want to comment about how dirty my stove is? Because, you know, I need the engagement. And anything you want to share, say, or comment about, I'm really here for it. And if you're not already following me, what are you waiting for? I mean, aren't you impressed with the fact that I did this video voiceover with my eyes closed? And this was kind of hard. And that's what she said. Okay, do not add extra powdered sugar. Do add the whipped cream. And do not buy this pan. It is not worth it.